It allows me the ability to, A, not be vulnerable with anyone and not have anyone see me in a weak state. So I don't get the whole, I don't become dependent on anyone else. And I also don't allow anyone to see me in a vulnerable state. And I think that that's wrong, because if I did allow someone to see me in that state, they may want to pull me out. And sometimes in that self-sabotaging behavior, that's exactly what I don't want them to do. Because let's be honest, the ego loves the anxiety. The ego loves the depression. The ego loves the separationism. The ego loves the aloneism. The ego loves the idea that you're so independent that you don't need nobody. The ego loves that because it drives it. And if you don't have those things, then the ego will die. I think, a little bit of ego is good for everyone, but not to the point that it allows you to separate from people that can help you see your way out of it, So that's what I want to challenge you with this week. I want to challenge you with the idea of seeing yourselves in other people, acknowledging the principles of interbeingness, if you will. And it's difficult, because it is often difficult for me, because I feel like that vulnerability is what will cause me to suffer in the long run. Like if I'm vulnerable, then someone will know my weakness and they're going to use that against me. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter how many walls we put up. The suffering isn't going to stop. The suffering, like walls don't just keep things out. They keep you locked in. And in order for us to not be locked into the walls of our own psyche and of our own ego, we've got to tear those walls down that force us to be separate and aside from everyone. So hopefully that was a word on high for you. I love you guys for listening. I appreciate you so much. I want you to win. I want you to have an amazing week. I want you to love up on yourself, therefore being able to love up on someone else. And most of all, I want you to pull up a seat and get comfortable, because I'm always here for you. Thank you guys for listening. Peace!
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.